Right there on top of the moon, we could sit and do nothing. I wish we were bold to just fly away. I don't wanna care, just be here and I'm good alone. I'll be okay, miss you like an old friend. Too scared now, thinking I should call up all night. I think it's hard how we always wait another day. How we watch things that kids walk away.
Good morning, friends. I'm Sarah. If you're new here, welcome back if you've been here before. I have a small business called Sarah and Sybil, and I am 2 days out from my first market of the year. I did drop off this morning and came home and immediately got back into my pajamas. I haven't filmed for a while because I kind of just look like this all the time, like I'm in pajamas all the time. And for whatever reason, I was like, I can't film a video in my pajamas, but straight up, this is me. I am in pajamas while I'm working, and I'm never gonna film a YouTube video if I have to be like dressed. So anyway, things I need to accomplish today are, I'm doing mini Mabels in an egg, and I have some that will just be out so that you can see what it looks like, and then some that are surprise chick. So that's what this tag says. It says surprise chick, and it has so I need to cut these out and hole punch them. And basically what I did was I put the mini Mabel in the egg, closed the egg all the way up, wrapped it in tissue paper, put a sticker over it, and then put it down in a little bag. I did a pop-up at a store last week, and so those are still in my car. Otherwise I would just show it to you, but at some point in this video I'll show it to you. I'm really excited about it. I did sell some of them while I was there, so like that was great. And yeah, okay, let's talk about new patterns. I released new book patterns over the last 6 months or so. I have a lot built up, and I didn't want to, I'm gonna individually tag all of them, but I wanted signs that said what size they were and what would fit in them and how much they cost. So mini, midi, and maxi, those are the signs I made, and then it lists what size book, if a Kindle or a Kobo would fit in there, or a tablet, like an iPad. So I listed out how big each item was, and then I'm going to tag them all, but it will just say what size it is. So mini, midi, and maxi. So they're all a different color. That way you could kind of look at a glance, and it says what size it is, book sleeve. So I need to like cut all these out, hole punch them, and get them attached because I have several. And then, okay, these are like new patterns. I think probably when this video goes up, I will have put the tester call out for them. So one I don't have right in front of me, it's an iced coffee sleeve, a to-go sleeve. I started making them like a year ago or whatever, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the pattern out. I've had a couple of people try it. But anyway, I'm gonna have those, and it will get this tag, Clara's Bow Crochet Coffee Sleeve. I don't know, I just wanted to do like cute names for the beverage related things. So Clara's Bow Crochet Coffee Sleeve, because they do have a bow on the front of them. Then I have these, okay, I'm using one. So it fits on a quart jar, and it's like a granny square pattern. So I'm calling that Opal's Crochet Jar Cozy. So again, it's a different color tag so that at a glance people will be able to tell that they're different. And so I've got like a bunch of stuff to cut out. So yeah, that's what it is. Here's a yellow one with a regular lid. I have bamboo lids, and then I have the metal lids. I'm gonna give people the option of what they want. Like, it'll either come with a screw-on lid or a bamboo lid, and then I'm just gonna give them the lid that it comes with, because I think they're cute to store stuff also. If I have time, I would like to do a couple where you like cover it with fabric and put it on, so that way it's like it like serves a different purpose. It's not just like a drink thing and people can see the possibilities. I'm actually really excited for this. I'm gonna make one for the large wide mouth jars also eventually, and that way I can make the cozy for the outside and then do the like cookie mixes or soup mixes in the jar as a Christmas gift and like tie the recipe on. I think that'll be really cute, so I'm excited for that. And then this is my favorite, okay, I'm so excited. I tried this a few different ways, and once you have both colors attached, this is crocheted in all one piece. So you just have the starting ends and the ending ends, and there's no sewing. You don't have to unattach and reattach. It's all one piece, which I felt really cool to figure out how to do that. So I was trying to give like they give beach towel vibes or like Coney Island vibes a little bit. So I got these white glasses at Hobby Lobby, and then can glasses. I think these came from Walmart, and they're tall. They're 20-ounce glasses. I have 16-ounce glasses that are clear that are supposed to be delivered Friday. But right now it's Thursday morning and I don't think they've shipped yet. So I will be really surprised if they're here in time. Fingers crossed they are, because I would really like to take them. And they fit the bamboo lids, and then I bought glass straws for people to choose from. And that's called Sylvia's Summer Crochet Glass Sleeve, and they fit on can glasses, like a Libby glass. So I went ahead and I've cut a couple of these out. So I'm gonna get my corner rounder and do the corners of these, and then those will go on. And then the other thing I have, well, I have more than that. Okay, so these are the thank yous. These are just on regular paper. So anytime anybody makes a purchase, this will go in their bag. It has a QR code to my like Linktree thing, so they can find me afterwards. One thing I would really like to do eventually is get the little leather tags or some kind of tag so that people know where it came from, because as far as branding goes like that, I was not prepared enough to get those ordered ahead. So that's something I would like to do eventually. Excuse me. So the other thing I'm working on that is new is frame covers. So I have a bunch over here. They're not glued on yet. And then let's see. So I got frames. So this is a 4x6 and this is a 4x6. And so you like glue it on, and it's really cute. I'm really excited about these. And then I'm also doing some fabric ones. It's like a fabric ruffle. And I got these printed. It has my logo on it. So I'll cut these out and put them inside the frame so that it's like branded and matches so it'll like take place of this picture here. So yeah, I'm really excited to like, I'll show you all the different ones. There's yellow and white, blue on blue, pink on pink. This one's really fun. It's like a color blocked one. White and yellow. I think that's all the 5x7 ones. And then pink and yellow, all white, peach with sparkle. This is another color blocked one that I did with like a white border, blue and tan. And then for the ruffle ones, I did solid, fabric all the way around. But some of them are like patchwork, so it'll be like 3 different kinds of fabric. They're all complementary that goes around. I'm like really excited. I've had a lot of fun making these. I bought, I think it's Love Indie UK is her Etsy shop and Instagram handle. That's where I saw the crocheted frames with the scallop initially. I bought her pattern. It is a really good pattern. She uses a specific kind of frame, but she uses cotton yarn, and I could not commit to another type of yarn. I had to start collecting. So I used her pattern as reference, but I used a different size crochet hook. I used acrylic yarn, and I like had to do the math and like some trial and error to figure it out. So I'm really glad I got those figured out, and I'm still working on the fabric ones. But they all need like assembled, and I have some stuff that's half finished that I need to finish all the way. Like I have crocheted caterpillars, the bookworms, and snails, the storybook snail patterns that I came out with recently. I have a lot of those, but they all need eyes embroidered on. I have a few groovy flowers that need eyes, and I think that might be it. I think after that I'll be good. I have a lot of hair accessories left over from last year. I have some crocheted and quilt, like crochet blankets and quilts left over from last year. Yeah, I think that might be it. I mean, that's a lot. If like really to take all the time to do that, that's going to take up a decent amount of time. But that's where I'm at. My goal today is to finish up the frames, like to get these cut out, to get everything glued on, and to get them finished. And then I need to make more of all of these, and I need to make some of the iced coffee cozies. And then I think when my husband gets home, I'm gonna put him in charge of tags, because I need some help with that, like cutting this stuff out and getting everything tagged. So probably this evening I'll ask him if he can help with some of that, and that'll free up my hands to crochet and sew. I mean, it could be worse, but I could also be more prepared. This is the most unprepared I have felt for a market, and I feel like I say that every time, but I like really mean it this time. So fingers crossed for me. I'll take you along in the next couple of days, and then the market itself will be a separate vlog. Yay! Let's get started. Hi friends, it's the next day. Things are just kind of a mess. I don't have enough totes for things. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with my displays, so my plan is just to basically take everything, set it up, and bring home what I end up not using as far as like crates and baskets. So let me show you what everything looks like piled up. I did get some of the frames done. So these ones still need inserts in the middle, but I'm really happy with how they all turned out. And yes, let me show you everything all piled up. So this is all the kids stuff: amigurumi, blankets, hair accessories, the frames that still need inserts, all of my cups and glasses that are going, crowns, extra of the glass sleeves. In this bag is the surprise chicks, so it has the little tag on it. I hope they go over well, because I think they're really cute. So hopefully for Easter that will go over well. And I just have basically every tote and basket that I typically use, all of my tablecloths, and this is a quilt hoop sign that I've been using. My husband is gonna bring home totes, like clear totes to pack stuff up in, and then we'll get everything packed in the car, head out to set up. We're allowed to go set up the night before. I'm trying to get some last minute things crocheted, which my hands and my back hurt so bad, but I wanted to take coffee cozies, like iced coffee cozies. I have none. So I'd really like to have like at least 4 or 5. So I'm gonna try and get some of those finished between now and then. And like some of the stuff in the clip I just showed you, they don't have eyes still. So we'll see how much I get done. I never want to put stuff off this late again because this is stressful, but I am excited for the market. Like I do think it's going to be good. I'm very excited, but I'm not in the best place personally. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be in better shape and it'll be lots of fun and worth it. And I'm so excited to see everything like put together. So I will check back in with you at setup. So got her all loaded up for setup, but guess what? So the plan for now is that we're gonna get new tire, and instead of going down to set up tonight, we're gonna go down super early in the morning and set up, which is normally how these markets go, but I always loved setting up the night before. I always like took a lot of time to like figure out my displays, and I packed all that extra stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go back inside, and I still had some stuff I wanted to make, so I'm gonna keep crocheting for now. And yeah, wish us luck. I'll see you in the morning.
Right there on top of the moon, we could sit and do nothing. I wish we were bold to just fly away. I don't wanna care, just be here and I'm good alone. I'll be okay, miss you like an old friend. Too scared now, thinking I should call up all night. I think it's hard how we always wait another day, how we watch things that can't just walk away. Let's live down by the water, watch it come and go home. I wish we were bold to like sail away. I just don't wanna care. Can you be here and I'm good alone? I'll be okay, miss you like an old friend.
Howdy, hi friends. We are 24 hours post-market. So I just wanted to give you a little recap about how things actually went. Not according to plan. You probably have deduced that much. I thought I would just like give you, sorry, Ernie is hanging out, so you can probably hear him. Okay, so where do I start? Well, the last time I actually spoke to you was flat tire gate. So we had everything loaded up in the car. We were ready to go. So excited. Bam, flat tire. So I said to you guys, we're just gonna wait and go down in the morning and set everything up all at once. What we ended up doing was packing all of the display stuff up in my husband's car. We drove down the night before, set up all the display stuff, and then the next day we borrowed his parents' truck and took the rest of the inventory down, and then we knew we would be able to pack everything in the truck. On the way back, tires fixed now, but we did that on Sunday. So that was not super smooth, not my favorite way to start a market, to say the least, but we made it work. It all worked out. So I wanted to give you a little bit of just like let you know what sold well, and because I had some new products this time and tried some different things. So yeah, let's talk about that. Items I had taken previously were the Loveys, like plushies, amigurumi things, the mini Mabels. I had taken snails and bookworms to the spring market last year, and the like sitting chickens and ducks, they were a new pattern. I'd taken similar things, but that was a new pattern that I actually really like that pattern. It's Christina at CC's Handmade Hugs, I think is her Instagram handle, but that's a great pattern. I only have one left, and I think I put like 6 out, and then I had more to restock with, and I went through the restock and I came home with 1, so I'll take it with me to the store where I sell on consignment, and I'm sure it'll sell there. So that one was really popular. Bags I had taken before, the like crocheted bitty bags. If I have a big display of them and they're very upfront, they sell well. I didn't have very many because they're pretty time consuming for what I feel comfortable charging for them. I think they're really cute, and like I said, they do sell well if you have like a really nice display and they're very visible. But I don't think I sold any. And then crowns I had taken before. It's so funny when I look back at the very first market I did there, it was like all crowns and hair bows. And I did well. But now I don't have very many of them, just because they aren't as popular as some of the other things. So anyway, new things I took were the glasses and jars that had crocheted sleeves, the frames, and the book covers. I have taken the book covers to a couple of book specific events and had people like them, which was really exciting. So this was the first kind of out in the open market where that's not necessarily what people are there for, and they did well. I was really excited about that. I sold a combination of fabric and crocheted, and I sold the biggest size and the littlest size the most. I think I only sold one of the medium size, but I sold Kindle covers and the like bigger book sleeves the most. The glasses and the jars did well. A lot of comments about them. They were really fun. I did have some to restock, so in the video it looks like I didn't sell that many. I did, but I had restocked, and then that was what was left over after I restocked. So I will definitely be doing that again. A funny story about that is that, okay, so I got bamboo lids, and initially I had gotten 20-ounce can glasses, I think at Walmart, and they sold them individually. They're taller, and the bamboo lids came in and they were just a little loose, in that specific type of glass, and I didn't love that. So I was like, okay, I could sell them without lids, or I could try and get different glasses. So I ended up ordering new glasses, which I think I said that in the beginning of the video, and I said they hadn't shipped yet. They did end up shipping and getting here on Friday. I was shocked that they actually arrived because they didn't ship until like late on Thursday. So the mail is like a mystery to me. But anyway, they ended up coming. The bamboo lids fit great. The bamboo lids also fit the quart jars, but I didn't love the way it looked. So I ordered screw-on lids that had the straw hole in the top. But then they came in, they fit, but the straws that I had purchased didn't fit in the straw holes. They were too big. So it was just like one thing after another, but I do this, and it's one thing I really want to work on this year. I'm actually working on it right now. The day after the market, I was like, I want to try and get more organized about this, but I try really, really hard to make sure that I'm not, like if somebody else is already at a market, I want to try to not make the exact same things as them. And once you kind of get to know some of the other people at the market, you can be like, okay, like, what are you taking? I don't want to take the same things as you, so that way there's like a variety. And so that's kind of fun to like build community that way. But anyway, yeah, so I have taken different things every time I've gone to this market. Every time I go, it goes well, but people probably don't really know what to expect from me because I'm not bringing any specific thing consistently, and that's something I want to work on. So there are other crochet gals at this market, some that do loveys, some that do more like the chenille yarn plushies, and I have been just really into home decor recently. I've been decorating, and I wanted to try those frames. They went really, really well. I was so excited and relieved that that went well because I really enjoyed making them. I want to make more of them. And that's something that's hard, is finding something that you really enjoy making and that people also want to buy, because you can make it for yourself, but like I want to sit down and make a ton of these frames, and I don't need a ton of them in my house. So I did, some of them that didn't sell, I have used in my house. Now I took them, my own pictures, and put in them yesterday. So that was really fun to like incorporate them into my house. But anyway, they did well and the cups did well. I think moving forward, I'm gonna try and kind of stick with those things because they're unique to me. And I have some ideas for mats, photo mats, and art prints that I would like to try and start working on. So I feel like there's space for me to grow and stay interested and not feel like I'm doing the same things over and over again, and just kind of broaden the brand that way. I really like making the loveys and plushies, but I live in the middle of nowhere. Joann's was the closest craft store to me. Hobby Lobby is an hour away. I don't love their yarn. Michael's is like an hour away. And the Michael's closest to me doesn't always have the colors I need. And so finding plush, bulky yarn is going to be harder for me to get. So I'm thinking into the future. I love the worsted weight yarn that I have sourced. It's more easily accessible to me. I know what I'm ordering. So I'm trying to find more things to do with worsted weight yarn for that reason, just like a supply issue. So I'm really happy with my branding right now. I'm really happy with how the frames and the book covers and the cups did this weekend. So I'm just gonna try and gear myself to those things and allow that to kind of naturally broaden as I have time and resources to try new things. So I'm hoping to have a more consistent brand that people kind of know what to expect from me, because I don't know, I just like, I don't think you have to do that necessarily, but I enjoy thinking about it, and I think I could be really successful with it if I just pick a lane and stick to it. So I'm really excited to try that for like the remainder of the year, and we'll see how it goes. I already have some ideas for the fall and winter markets for ornaments and things. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. The surprise chicks did not do as well as I had hoped. I sold them, but most people bought the chicks that weren't wrapped up. There weren't a lot of kids at this market, and they were up high. And I think if kids had seen them and known what they were, like maybe if I had packaged it a little bit differently, they would have gone over better. They did fine. I would do it again, but I might package it a little bit different. I think, oh, and the bookworms and snails got a lot of attention. I sold some of both. I had a lot though, so like in the after clip, it looks like I didn't sell that many. I had restocked a couple different times because I made a lot when I wrote that pattern to make sure it was all good. So I had like 10 plus of each of them. So there's just no way that they were all going to sell. So again, this will go to a store where I sell on consignment. The things that did best were the CC's Handmade Hugs, chickens and ducks. The ducks went first, like immediately the ducks went. The book sleeves and the frames, those were my biggest sellers for the day. Like I had a couple of vendors come through and get their frames like before the day got rolling, which was really exciting. Yeah, overall, this weekend went really well. It was tough to get there because of all the kind of snafus that I ended up having, but it was a great weekend. It kind of reinvigorated my spirit to like do some more markets. I wasn't sure what my plan was for this year. My kind of goal that I set for myself was 5 markets. This was number 1. So I'm going to start applying to some others because I have a more clear vision of what I want to do and all of that. So I feel really excited about that. It was a good weekend. It just like, yeah, reinvigorated my spirit a little bit about doing markets because it had been so long since I had done one. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thank you guys for coming along with me, and hopefully the next one is a little more organized. I have some tutorials planned. I know I keep saying that. I have my notes, I have my measurements. I just need to get fabric and a nice sunny day where I can record, and we'll get some of those out into the world. I'm very excited about that. I will be posting the jar cozy pattern, the Libby Glass cozy pattern, and the coffee cozy pattern tester call on my Instagram. So if you would be interested in trying the patterns to give me feedback, head on over to my Instagram. That's where I'm going to post it. Usually it's about a week of working time for you to try the pattern and send me some pictures, or let me know how many spelling errors there are, because there's a lot usually. So I appreciate my testers a lot because they catch a lot of my mistakes. Yeah, so I'll be posting that within the next few days, and I'll get those patterns out hopefully by the beginning of May. So perfect for Mother's Day. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for being here.